Thursday, November 13th, and Dad's called me out to the shop just to give him a hand loading up. Larry is here from Saskatchewan, and he's going to take his 1979 wide gauge home. So Larry bought this in last spring, and it's the first chance he's had to actually come back and pick it up. So these guys are over here with their trailer, and there's Larry and Martina and Martina's cousin, and they're going to load it up on the trailer, and they're going to take it back to Saskatchewan. So we'll film the loading up sequence here. And Dad's just backing up now, and last time we moved this was last weekend, and we moved it for the Manitoba Historical Society for their video they did about Dad and bombardier repair and bombardiering. So hopefully this is a nice smooth transfer onto the trailer. Martina's going to have a hell of a scare here in about 3 seconds. Looks like Dad's got her balanced quite well. But we'll find out. And there we go. Now, as I recall, yeah, there we go. That's what he has to do, is get it locked into place there, and then everything will drop down. And this is the third bombardier leaving the paw for Saskatchewan for Larry's collection. Larry told me last night he has 7 of these now, and he couldn't load up his one bombardier he was going to bring to service here because couldn't get it started, and then I guess his front windshield is also busted up, so Dad recommended getting the engine started and then get it to the glass shop so that they can do the window, because we can't really do the windows here, and then bring it back. So now that this is going home, that frees up the bombardier shed where we can park one of those muskeg tractors in, so we can get it out of the elements. And we're going to keep on working on the muskeg tractor in the shop, but we also want to might have 2 more bombardiers coming in very soon. I had a customer call yesterday morning and tell me he's got service on a 52, and he thinks possibly one from the late 40s. Bunch of different work, but we'll find out what's going on specifically with that once we see photos from him. So Larry and Dad are just gonna do all the prep work here to chain everything down, and this is one of Dad's masterpieces here, and they completely rebuilt from front to back and back to front and up and down and left to right, and took Larry about an hour to decide that he wanted to buy this. I made him sleep on it at the time, but still came back the next day with the check and purchased it. And so he has 7 now, like I said, and he hopefully is going to bring his other one back for service. But he's got a month-and-a-half trip to the Philippines he's doing, and This is Larry's live-in housekeeper, and she's from the Philippines, so they're gonna go take a trip to Baguio City and then do checking out some of the other touristic areas in the Philippines. Great time to go to the Philippines because in December and then halfway through January they get to and experience some nice warm weather. So Larry had to get here because he's flying out in a couple of weeks, and they needed to get this loaded up, and it's a great time to travel because there's no snow on the ground right now. So they're gonna have a nice long day, and then we'll just check in with the dogs here. There's Yeti the Yetters. Hi Yetters. And there's Filipino Emily. She came running from next door. I don't know what she was doing next door. And there's Mila Blondie. And I left Nina Pinta Santa Maria in the shop. Martina, are you getting all excited about fishing in the winter? Yeah. Well, I think you've already driven this one, so you're already an expert. And so this is Martina's cousin. He came along for the trip, just for the ride, and they both love it. And so they're just continue to tie everything down here. Larry's dog's around here somewhere. D for dog, or D-dog. And these dogs don't see this much activity every morning, so everybody's excited. So so this is Larry's third loading up video. And Larry typically gets 10,000 views on his videos, so I imagine this one's gonna go be a big hit on our channel. And I'm just gonna stop the camera for a second and check on something here, and I'll be right back. So they're still chaining everything down here, making it safe for the road. Again, 1979 wide gauge. This was the first off the line in 1979. They only made 25. They made none in 1980 and only 10 in 1981. So this is the 35th last Bombardier off the assembly line. So I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but I'm sure there's guys out there with other 79s or even possibly 81s, but this is the last of the last Bombardiers. And Dad completely gutted this thing and built it to what it is, and the previous owner wanted nothing but the best of the best of the best, and that's what he got. So we're going to let these guys finish off and take some photos, and then these guys are going to drive back to Saskatchewan. In the final stages here, and getting everything tied down and wired up. So they're just closing up the back of the truck. They got Dad's got some fish and whatnot to give them, and we got a bunch of other things to do in the shop, so we're just going to get them to pull around, and you can see them loading up and leaving here, and then you got to hustle back to town. Okay, so Larry's just gonna pull around, and then we're gonna pull up around the shop and next to the pump house so that they can load up some more stuff there. There's Martina waving. Oh yeah. Oh, the dogs are excited this morning. Can't believe all the excitement that's going on here. Of course, these dummies, they won't move. So there it is, guys. We're gonna do one last shot here and do some more loading up of some stuff for Larry and the Martina and her cousin. And the dogs are excited with all the activity. And so we're just gonna get a photo and then these guys are off.